So your voice is muffled. We cannot hear. I think the network's connection is very poor.
Hello.
No, we cannot hear your voice.
Hi.
So just do one thing. So just turn off your video and just talk with audio.
Hello.
We cannot hear
Can
your
you
voice.
hear me?
Your network is not stable. I know sometimes technology will trouble us. So yes, Dr. Patricia is having some technical problem. So let's wait for her. I can see the Patricia network is good right now, and she's no, it is unstable.
Hello. I think my network, I think it's my network that's very unstable.
Yes, hi Patricia, thank you so
Can you
much.
hear me?
Yes, so Patricia, can you hear us?
It should be my network. Yeah.
Patricia, we cannot hear you clearly. I think you have a network issues. Could you please turn off your video and talk? Could you please turn off your video and talk?
Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Patricia. Yes, you can turn off your video and talk because your network is not stable. Okay.
Oh, I can download my video. I can record and then download. I don't know.
No. I'm just telling you to turn off your video. Just keep your audio on. Okay. So it's now good. It's now good.
All right. It's okay.
Yeah. So yes, welcome Dr.
It's okay.
Patricia Gonde on the stage. So I would like to give a brief introduction of Dr. Patricia Gonde, a Zimbabwean educationist, author, and advocate for women's empowerment, embodies resilience and triumph. As head of academics in Lusitania Primary School, she illuminates paths for young learners. Dr. Gonde's global impact spans authoring books, advocating on international stages, and championing sustainable development goals. Her collaborative efforts during COVID 19 showcase her commitment to ED tech tools and emotional intelligence, shaping future change makers through education and support. So, yes, Dr. Patricia Gonde, you can occupy the stage and start your presentation.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Opportunity to be with you here today. And I would like to say Happy Women's Day in advance. It's noon and good evening to you all. And thank you so much for the warm welcome. It is quite a privilege for me to be here among such distinguished crowds. And I am ready to dive into the depths of empowerment, leadership, and transformation. Let me give you a brief background about myself. I'm not just an educator, but I for the boundless power, especially of self-worth. I am a head of academics at Lusitania Primary School, and I spoke through our gates. And my topic is from sandals to success. And many of our children, they come from different backgrounds similar to mine. I was born into a low-income family. My father was a hard-working plumber, and he was also a caretaker. And my mother was a prayer warrior who sowed the seeds of resilience in our hearts. And I can say we were not blessed with material wealth, but we were very, very rich. So I experienced the harsh realities of life firsthand. I received my primary education in 3 different schools, maybe due to I faced so many barriers in my life, economic, them all. And I didn't even have the luxuries of going to school in a school uniform, even a satchel and packed lunch like most of our children do now. Yet I knew that maybe these, yes, they were some of the luxuries that we can have to build my future. And I had the most important tool of all. For me, the most important tool of all was the will to succeed. So barefoot, going to school with only the path of education, I switched from rural schools going to because also she was facing cultural barriers that we have to stay in the rural areas whilst the husband was in town working for the family. So I would like to say and I would attend a rural school. So I believe this experience was instrumental in shaping my understanding of the world, expanding also my horizons, and fostering a sense of empathy for different ways. So to cut the long story short, yes, as high school dawned on me, my father retired and circumstances pushed me back to a rural area for my Form 2. And despite the constant shifting and lack of stability, I was a star pupil because one, I was determined. So my father, even with his meager earnings and no pensions, ensured that each and everyone had received a basic education. So with the frequent changing of schools, this took a toll on my grades, costing me a scholarship for my advanced level. And this was a blow to my confidence. But yes, it was a blow to my confidence, but it was not to my resolve. So with these cultural and societal norms that we often see, most of our children, they face each and every day. They act as unseen barriers. And when I grew up, but because also of cultural barriers, because of what my father wanted himself, I said, no, you have to go for nursing. And as a young woman in our society, it was not my place taking my bag, going for teaching, but my heart was in nursing. And when I went into nursing, that's when I said, no, this is not my career. I'm now old. I can also make my own decision. And this was a turnaround This is where I am, and this going against my father's wishes. So, as one of the a dream come true, that makes life interesting because of the passion that I had. Because of the I was going to give benefit, maybe to empower some. I was head of department, deputy head, and now I'm the head of academics. So I have journeyed on this path of teaching with determination and with grace. So from Sandoz to success, this journey for me, I just thought I could share with you to the power of determination to overcome any adversity. The position I hold today, yes, I hold a big position, but it is not without its challenges as well. The pressures from the students that I get, the pressures from the parents that I get, and the responsible authorities. Yet I am reminded of a quote by Michelle Obama, who says, "The only limit to the height of your achievement is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work for them." So this quote gives me the strength. I wake up every day and racial discrimination, and there's the proverbial glass ceiling and various other obstacles that I cannot talk of. But yet the resilience that was ingrained me because of the background, my background since childhood, they have helped me overcome all these barriers. So today, I am a leader of a private school in Harare, and I stand as proof that it is possible to rise from a government that my I have gone from being a student with limited resources, children receive the best education possible, and this personal transformation, power of resilience. And I am happy to say that I am now an author, co-author of books available on Amazon. And the girl who was never made a prefect in her school years now stands as a leader, telling a land. So as I look back, I realize that every step in our ladders, every challenge, every setback that we face was shaping me into the person that I am now. And as I want you also to take you on a journey of self-discovery, purpose, and the unyielding strength that comes from knowing your worth. Our deepest fear, according to what one author says, is not that fear that we have, is that we are powerful beyond measure. And it is this power, the power within each of us, that I would like also to share with you today, besides determination. So, self-worth is not just a feel-good buzzword that we can talk about. It is the cornerstone of every decision we make and every dream. Had I not had that self-worth, where would I be today? If I had not believed in myself, where would I be with today? The greatest lessons are not found in the textbooks, but in the hearts of those who are willing to believe in themselves. So when I started my journey, I never imagined that a love of education would lead me to wear so many hats. Like I said, I'm an author, I'm a businesswoman running a from Turkey and so forth. But more than that, I am also a globetrotter, not because I want to visit, but taking bright young minds along with me on cultural exchange program because I believe in global citizenship and opening their eyes to the vast experience of place to keep shining. Yes, I've been doing this and that, and you'll be right, but yes, understand the value you bring to the world. There's no limit of what you can juggle. And let's, in the midst of this confusion that I had, I just told myself that self-worth is my compass, and it is what tells you, yes, you can run the poultry business. Yes, but you can still inspire the next generation. Yes, you can travel the globe and still back in time to teach Monday's maths lesson. And yes, you can stand tall amidst the whispers of doubt. Because I believe that your calling is not defined by your title, but by the impact that you make into the world. So we were born to stand out, and this is what we should also believe in ourselves. And when we are talking about this self-worth, I would just like to say there are so many things that we also need to look into about believing in yourself. Had I not believed in myself, I wouldn't be here today. Self-worth is believing in your own values, believing in your capabilities. So when you have a strong sense of self-worth, you are more likely to take risks, pursue your goals, and overcome any obstacles with resilience. And when I'm talking with resilience, a deep sense of self-worth provides that foundation that you need for resilience in the face, to be resilient in the face of challenges, like the challenges that I had, the economic challenges, the barriers, the societal barriers, they are. So when you believe in your worth, you are better equipped to bounce back from setbacks. You learn from failures and you keep moving forward. And when you know your self-worth, you also need to set your boundaries. I set my boundaries and I said, no, I am not going into nursing because I believed teaching was my ministry, teaching was my calling. So I would like to share to you today that we are less likely to tolerate mistreatment or of any endeavors. I've embraced knowledge that my contributions that I had value, whether it was in the classroom, whether it was in the marketplace. Knowing your worth means that recognizing that you have something unique to offer no matter the stage. So to the women who are here today, to the men who are here today in business, I say this: your worthiness is non-negotiable. It is not up for debate or dependent on even someone's validation. When you stand firm in that belief, you can rise from sandals to success with passion. As an educator, an author, a businesswoman, I've learned that these roles we play are so many. We wear so many hats in our everyday lives. But the script is ours to write. We need to write our own scripts with confidence, with humor, and with unwavering sense of self-worth. So as I speak to you today, as testament to the, and I urge us all to embrace our worth and know what we are worth in our everyday lives. I hope my story, I've come a long way from the girl who wore sandals to school, and today I stand as a tall, used my journey, my experiences, my challenges as stepping stones to success. And I believe that I've turned adversity into opportunity, and I continue to do so. I hope my story serves as an inspiration to others, and I hope it shows that no matter where you come from or what challenges you face, you can overcome anything. You can rise above any circumstances and achieve your dreams. You can go from sandals to success. And so as I continue on my journey, I am reminded also by one author who says, the best way out is always through. So my story, I believe it is a testament to the power of resilience, to the power of determination, to know what your worth is, to keep going no matter what. In the end, it's not about where you started, but where you end up. It's about the challenges. It is about the journey, the challenges, the victories, the lessons along the way. The school that I am in now, I know that I was supposed to be promoted, but as I told you, because of the glass ceiling, that has not happened, and I'm still looking forward to it. But I am not going to give up. It's about not giving up, even when the odds are against you. It's about believing in yourself, believing in your dreams, having the courage to pursue them. And it's about going from sandals to success, one step at a time, and embracing growth. When we embrace growth, and this is what also I have done. I believe that if you believe in yourself, above us all. And sometimes I'm strengthened by Psalms 23 verse 4, which says, even though sometimes I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, because I know that the one who is above us is the one who a foundation of self-worth that can sustain challenges. And I would like to inspire others today that when you exude that self-worth, that confidence, that determination, you become a source of inspiration for others. I have inspired so many people in life. I have inspired all the students in my school. I have inspired the students that have gone through my hands, because I've always believed in myself. I've exuded that confidence that needs to be done, and I have demonstrated it. So by demonstrating your belief in yourselves and your abilities, you encourage others around you to believe in themselves. It's like it's a brushing over and striving so that they also strive for their own goals, because the school that I am in is a primary school. Wherever they go for sporting activities, wherever they go for music, be it anything, I believe I have inspired them. So self-worth can act as a magnet for opportunities. It can be for success. So when you project that confidence, you are more likely to attract positive experiences, be it from the people around you, be it in the church, be it at school, and you attract positive relationships and achievements that elevate you from a place of grit, maybe to a state of grace, from a state of sundowns to success. So we should always, let me end by saying that we should always recognize our self-worth, allowing ourselves also to celebrate our journeys like I'm doing. I believe that when I'm talking to you, I am celebrating the journey that I have walked since I was born. And by valuing ourselves, our experiences, we honor the path that has led us, the path that has led me from sandals to success. I leave you with a call to action that let this summit not just be a moment of inspiration, but a launchpad for every transformation that is going to take place in our lives. Let's start with one belief, one unwavering conviction. I am worthy. Then go out there and pivot with purpose, prosper with passion, and always pass on the torch of empowerment to those following in our footsteps. And I would like to say thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. Let's not just climb ladders. I told myself that yes, there is no connectivity, there is no electricity here in Zimbabwe, but I'll try by all means to connect today and talk to you about my journey from sandals to success. So let's not just climb those ladders, but let's build bridges. Right now, we are building bridges from here, from Zimbabwe to every corner of this world, from every corner, and connecting our dreams to our realities, and to know that our self-worth to our world-changing actions. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I know I can talk and talk, but my connectivity today has, I don't know what it has done to me, but thank you so much. I am happy to be here. I'm happy to be connected to this tribe of women, and let's hope we are going to be together discussing about what affects us as women. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Patricia Gonde, for the wonderful speech on women empowerment. So you really drew the audience with your presentation. So here is the question from our audience. So what specific aspects of women empowerment?
Network.
So would you like to? Yeah. So yes. So you have given examples of resilience, leadership. So what are your great achievements?
All right. Thank you so much. I cannot say I have achieved quite a lot. Like I said, right now have been nominated for the Women Changing the World Awards in UK, which will be given out by Sarah, Duchess of York, because of the work that I've been doing in Zimbabwe. Education work. I'm a board member of Imani Foundation. We reach out to those girls that are in the community that are facing challenges like the challenges that I had, and we provide educational provisions. And I have received so many global awards. I know that I cannot tell you some of them. The African Medal Awards, in terms of education, I have gone quite a long way with so many awards. But the greatest achievement that I have had is to empower the girls, the children in my school to believe in themselves. I think that is the greatest achievement that I can talk about. Right now, if you come to my school, anything, talk to any children, the self-confidence that they have, talk to them about them any topic. They can talk to you as if they know you. So that is the greatest achievement that I have done. And also following my passion, following my dream, besides my father saying that you should be a nurse. I told him, no, my passion, my calling, my ministry is teaching. So this is where I am. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Dr. Patricia. You really answered the question for this question. So thank you so much for joining this WIN IDS Pro Summit Virtual Summit 2024. So I want you to join our next sessions as well to share your thoughts and your questions. So show some love till the end of this event. Thank you. So our next speaker, Cynthia Thompson, is already waiting on the backstage. So please join our next speaker session, Cynthia Thompson.
A bit.